Testing, tasting, toasting. It's Wednesday, and we're back. Exciting things happening. Exciting things happening. I came in a little early on this, so we're, 10 seconds still. Good Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a fantastic middle of your week. Do you hear retro? Yes, you do. Good day, good evening. I almost said good morning. Does that tell you anything? Glad to be with you. It is a beautiful Wednesday night, and we are back. The Social Media Misfits podcast. Time to bring in my boys, my fellas, my compadres, my co-hosts. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mikey Thatcher. Coming in hot from the Marvel Cave of Wonders, Claude Joker. How we doing, fellas?
What's up, buddy?
Hi.
New graphics.
So pretty.
We're excited to be here. Back on YouTube tonight. Also, for the first time ever, dual streaming on Vibe Radio TV on Twitch.
So professional.
We've got some fun things that we'll be telling you about concerning Vibe Radio and some of the new things that's happening. But we do look a little bit different tonight, Mikey. Leave it up to you, brother. But yeah, we do look a little bit different tonight for those of you that are tuning in.
So with sadness in our hearts, Flamingo Jackson was offered a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And we as a team decided that it was best that he take up this opportunity. And wish him nothing but the best. And move forward.
100%.
Let's go.
Good luck in your future endeavors, Flamingo, if you're watching us, buddy.
We love you, buddy. We do. And also, we are proud, I am proud, to welcome the Social Media Misfits podcast to the Vibe Radio family. So you're going to see this podcast along with a lot of other content carrying a Vibe Radio label that is going to basically be a big conglomerate collection of creators that see the world similar and collab on a lot of content and try to put as much positivity out into the world. And so if you're tuning in on Twitch for the very first time, you are a part of a movement, and we're excited to be able to do this. Guys, welcome to Vibe Radio, fellas.
Hey, what's going on? Hello, Vibe Radio friends and family.
Hi, everybody.
Vibe Radio TV on Twitch is also the home of the Morning Roast radio show. So if you watch us on TikTok, we also live stream the other 2-hour show that we do on there. And now we're adding Social Media Misfits, and we've got some other shows and some other content that we're going to add to that Twitch as well. So make sure you're following us there and on YouTube. All right, fellas, are you ready to get into it this afternoon, this evening? What is it?
It's nighttime.
What time is it where you're at? Because you're in like the middle of the world. So what's it like 12:15 a.m.
7:15.
Okay, well you're not that far off from us.
12:15. What are we in Sydney, Australia?
So you're like an hour and a minute behind because it's 8:16 here.
Yeah, that's a weird time zone.
Guys, what's it like in the future?
I try to get people from Australia to give me like the lotto numbers from the day before.
Oh,
would that work though?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Probably not. Probably not.
Time travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, we want to say a big shout out. We do have part of being part of Vibe Radio means that we get a producer. So we've got somebody that's helping behind the scenes. Miss Sarah Problem behind the scenes on the production desk tonight, and she's helping us out. And I will already tell you, the prep looks a lot more organized already.
Yeah, I actually got like emails and like spreadsheets. I had to download Google Doc. I didn't even know that was a thing. But
I had to right click copy things. It's not good,
it's
dude.
Nice.
Sarah's yelling at us, telling us to grow up and get real phones. So we stop.
Exactly.
Trending topics. Getting into the show first thing. Hey guys, this came across the feed this morning. Fantasy football. Get this. Will cost employers $13 billion during the football season. 35 to 40 million participants spend an average of 10 minutes per business working day managing their football team, costing employers $13 billion.
Well, I don't have I don't have enough time in my day to draft new quarterbacks and make trades unless I'm taking 25-minute poos. I'm just putting it out there. If my boss is watching, I apologize. But, if you need a kicker, you need a kicker.
There's another stat. What are the average bathroom break lengths for dudes during fantasy football?
During fantasy
Sometimes season. I forget that I'm at work. Bro,
stomping your foot to get your leg back.
Oh man, I'm just like, I get up and I'm like,
Is there anything worse than getting off the toilet and all of a sudden you're like a baby deer?
Your legs just go out from underneath you.
It's the worst.
Especially if you're trying to make trade deadlines, and your boss comes in and interrupts you. Be like,
yeah,
I'm making moves over here, man. I gotta win the championship.
Hold on, Becky, I'm trying to finish this TikTok.
Go.
The worst is that at my real job, the game day for us is Saturday because I work in college football. So more often than not, Sunday morning, I am basically a zombie. And then somebody in the fantasy football league that I'm in, it's like, Aaron, you adjust your what?
Yeah.
Just what?
You only got one guy in this week. You're gonna put in a team? Like, oh, it's everybody you pick's on a bye.
No, it's not even that, dude. It's like everybody I picked got injured, and they were like, "Looks like you got a solid defense."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Tennessee's really expected to do well this year. Aaron, NFL, Aaron, NFL.
Hopefully, nobody drafted the quarterback from the Jets.
Oh, can we just talk about that? I know it's not on the prep, but if you're a Zach Wilson fan and your mom is too, there might be a problem there.
Dropping mom jokes on the new Vibe radio. Here we go. Aaron's letting loose. He's got his shoes untied for this podcast, guys.
It's a home right here. It's a home over here. But hey, listen, people, don't just $13 billion seems like a lot.
That's a lot.
But I mean, when you add, what is it? What do they estimate? 15, 20 minutes a person per day?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have 100 employees, that's a shit ton of time that you're not getting that time. Well, listen, you're already wasting 30 minutes on TikTok during the day anyway. So just just adjust. Do 10 minutes for fantasy and 20 minutes for TikTok.
That's per bathroom break.
Per bathroom break, you're allowed up to 6.
I get 30.
And then it gets excessive.
I take a lunch break on the toilet every hour.
You got to start telling your boss you have IBS after 6. I mean, you're making up medical conditions to play fantasy football.
I don't know what.
I got no colon, boss.
It's going right through me.
You have no colon? Nah. I got. Back 3 minutes to trade deadlines coming.
There's always the one thing that's guaranteed to as long as your boss is a male, there's the magic words of there was some blood in my stool. Oh, just go home. Just go home. Like, just go home.
Go home.
Was there? Maybe not. I don't know. Could have been that I ate some tacos.
Long story short, I had a guy go home from our job because he said to my boss he was throwing mud. My boss didn't know what that meant, and I looked at him and I said, "You don't want to know what that means. Just let him go home."
I'm answering.
This guy's probably going to shit his pants on our.
I don't know that expression. It means he's about to blow out his bottom doorknob. Like, it's going to get messy.
Well, and I had a guy. We hire a lot of seasonal employees for football season because outside of football season, like my stores will do 80% of their sales in the 5 months of college football season.
So you hire more employees during the season that they're going to steal more time from you?
August 1st to January 1st, because OU's normally playing all the way into the end of December. We had a kid that took a bathroom break so long his first day, I actually forgot he worked there. That's how long.
That's a good bathroom break right there. He was feeling good after that.
He came out and I was like, do you work here? It's like, yeah, I just started today. Where have you been? I ate something last night.
I thought you were a customer.
Dude, what time did you get in? He got in at like 1 o'clock. It was 3 by the time I saw him. Like, you just need to go home. Go home.
2 hours.
2 hours.
On day one?
Well, did he come back in the next day, or did you let him go?
He should have quit.
Oh, no, he called in. Mom came into town. They all have an excuse. I don't want to get into it.
We don't want to. Is this not on the itinerary? Do we not want to?
No. Oh, this is on the itinerary, though. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Balenciaga, which up until this morning I did not know was a thing. Apparently, it's like an expensive, like Coach, Michael Kors.
It's in that feeling fussy Balenciaga.
Yeah, Balenciaga. It's a high end. It's a yuppie brand.
Well, it's not really yuppie. It's like Gucci and Prada.
Yeah.
Is that yuppie?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm sorry. Do you own some of those?
You don't want
Do you
to
have
talk
stake in Balenciaga? You're
my
really
Balenciagas are second to none. Okay.
Hit the X.
Very amazing.
Hit the X.
Yo, don't be upset at me because you're not, with pop culture. Like, it's not my fault. You're sitting there in your chunky pimp shirt, just rocking the word. Balenciagas on my feet, Gucci on my waist.
All right. Anyways, Balenciaga has launched a trash bag satchel that's $1,790.
Is it made out of actual trash bags?
Wait a second.
I don't have the picture, but
so you gotta tie this shit like a trash bag?
Yes.
Is it
untie a knot, bro.
It's like white with red ties on it, like I'm not lying. Look, I'm telling you,
it looks like a legit white, husky trash bag.
Yes.
So here's the scenario for you Balenciaga purse goers. You got your $1,800 trash bag purse on the back of your chair, and some lonely janitor just trying to clean up from the slobs before you grabs the entire trash bag and throws it in the garbage. Are we trying to move towards what was the one in Ben Stiller's movie? What was the name of the brand of trash that was trash clothing?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of what it was.
Yeah, it's when Supreme came out, I thought that's what it was. I thought it was like a troll brand. I was like, this is not like a real thing. People aren't paying $900 for a regular pair of tennis shoes that just say Supreme on them.
There's a white t-shirt. A white t-shirt that says Supreme. It's $6. My son says to me, he says, Dad, can I get this one t-shirt? I'm like, yeah, whatever you want, but if just a t-shirt, go ahead. And he brings it over, he says, it's really expensive. $599 for a t-shirt, bro.
And what did it say on it?
Just Supreme. It's a white cotton t-shirt.
It's
just
white,
says Supreme.
Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, and it just says Supreme across the chest. Nothing else.
Monkey Supreme.
That's it.
His brain's about to explode.
So I bought my wife an entire Cricut setup to print him. I paid $500 to make a $600 shirt. That's not true, but I do have a Cricut.
I don't even know where I'm at. I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
Supreme? You don't know anything about that?
I know about it, but I didn't think it's the
they're
undershirt that I wear on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, I thought they were like a designer brand. They are just regular things. They put Supreme on them.
No, I wear undershirts that are white cotton.
Yeah, if Supreme made that,
they cost $700.
Yep, exactly. That's a real thing.
I went to the Gucci store with my ex one time, and she was like, "I want to get this wallet," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I mean, a wallet shouldn't be that much." Yeah, it was that much.
Yeah. I just typed in Supreme shirt, and the first one it's the black version, which is $1,360.
The black T-shirt?
It's a black T-shirt that says Supreme. Dude, we need to come up with a word like potato or something and just start a clothing brand and crush it. Like, how much is this shirt? $11,000. Why? Because it says potato on it. It's amazing.
You don't know about potato?
You don't know about
potato?
Living under a rock?
Oh, you could be like those people where it's like, oh no, it's not potato, it's patata.
Yeah.
We got something here.
That's a great joke.
My granddad used to say his tailor was J.C. Penney. I was like a kid and was like, yeah, my granddad buys his suits from J.C. Penney.
When
his tailor, I was like in high school I was like, I think that's J.C. Penney's. I think that's the same thing.
What the hell do they call it? My children call McDonald's a fancy name. I can't think of what's Macadelli's or something like that when I tell them we're eating out. And we're going, oh yeah, we're going to Macadelli's.
It's like the caramel thing. Every time I hear someone say caramel, I want to punch them.
It is caramel.
No, it's caramel. There's 2 A's.
It's definitely caramel.
There's not 2 A's.
Yes, there is.
Caarmel.
Caramel.
That's caramel.
Caramel.
I
just sort of.
Anybody else from the Midwest?
Is it Wooder? Or
what does that mean?
Water.
Dude, my new name is
Jess can't. Like, they're all spelling it caramel.
It's caramel.
Hey, look what put Ed Fischel's comment on there. This is my bougie name. Michael Thatcher.
Michael Thatcher.
Thatcher.
You should go with that.
All the accent marks.
Everyone has to address me this way from now on.
How's that, Michael French?
Michael Thatcher. Oui, oui.
Carmel is a city in Indianapolis. Yeah, Carmel, Indiana. It's not Carmel. It's caramel. It's caramel.
Carmel, Indiana.
No, that's spelled Carmel.
Okay, it's the same as the other one.
Oh my God, I can't deal with this right now. Like, I just have to move on because I feel like I'm being trolled right now.
Welcome to Vibe Radio, Carmel friends.
Oh.
All of our caramel lovers.
But what'll get you is, like, my wife tells me all the time. She says, well, is it caramellos? I said, yeah, it's caramellos. She says, because they're made out of caramel. I said, no, it's caramel. They have caramel and caramellos.
You talking about Rolos?
No, caramellos.
So you even call the candy right thing.
That's why it pisses her off, because I call it caramellos, but I won't say caramel.
How does your wife not strangle you in your sleep?
That's a daily question I ask.
You gotta ask her.
Just calls Miss Joker. Excuse me. How do you not?
I want to reach through this computer and just suffocate your husband. How do you not have that emotion every day?
This is how Bert Kreischer's wife. Yeah, every time I watch Two Bears, One Cave, I'm like, how does Bert Kreischer's wife put up with that guy?
Dude, when she called him on that podcast and told them about their daughter gambling,
that's cool.
I almost died, dude.
Oh yes. They were gambling they were throwing dice in their elementary school, and his daughter got picked up by the principal.
It's almost as bad as when it's a true story. When he showed up to the parent-teacher meeting with a beer, he thought it was a Diet Coke, got to the parent-teacher meeting, opened, and went to drink it, and said the second it hit his lip, he realized what it was. So he just kind of like scooted his hand over the label and just shotgunned this thing and stuffed it in his pocket.
Hey, waste not, want not. You got to finish it off.
Real man right there.
Trash.
All right. Speaking of real men, here's something I can't figure out. You guys have got to help me with this, okay?
Let's go.
So Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian broke up. Easy, Mikey. I know.
Oh,
you had to.
No.
This has this has been hard.
Is this what we do on Vibe Radio? We talk about Kim Kardashian.
Don't talk
is
about
this
Kim.
Is this the content that the people want?
If you say one word about Kimberly,
is this?
And Pete left her.
Wait a second. Are you like obsessed with Kim Kardashian?
No, God, please, no.
Is she like your one and only? Like, if Kim K came to you, like, you would just drop everything and go with her, or do you?
The problem is she's ruined a good dozen men in her life. That's the problem.
Yeah, she's ruined me.
Well, wait. The guys are not innocent in this. I mean, they know what they're getting. They're signing up for it.
But Pete Davidson left her.
Yeah.
Okay, because she's Kim Kardashian. She's probably listen. I don't know that much about her, but
Pete. This is my point, though.
He
Pete
looks
Davis,
like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, babe, this ain't working out. Excuse me?
You know, Kate Beckinsale is like my goddess, dude.
I love Kate Beckinsale. You're going to have to fight me for her.
Was dating her.
he body bagged her.
Whoa,
And
Jesus,
Ariana
bro.
Grande, bro.
That guy has literally rebounded every girl out of a bad breakup that there is.
Hey,
what is the allure?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's there. He's a good shoulder to cry on, I guess, because he's not that much to look at.
Bro, he's made of bone. I don't think that'd be comfortable.
You know what? Just Thor's hammer is all I have to say to that. There's no other explanation.
Well, and just to make things worse, he goes from that. He is now starring alongside Kaylee Cuoco as the love interest and leading man in a movie.
I want to die and come back as Pete Davidson.
Like, what? Isn't he from like Staten Island?
He's close. He's got the accent. He's on Saturday Night Live. I'm sure he's from somewhere close.
Dude, I don't get it. What is the allure? Ladies, if you're watching, what?
Our first piece of merch should be Pete Davidson is my spirit animal. And just put a little social media logo on it. Like your Pete Davidson. Good on you, bro. Keep scoring. I mean, you're not really finding love, but you're finding love.
He's not worried about love. What? So, has there ever been a more average-looking guy that has got a resume that looks like that?
Ron Jeremy.
Nah, that's money's involved.
They were paid for that.
No, well, still, would you, Ron Jeremy, even if I paid you?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, it's like Nancy Pelosi. Would you?
Oh,
I don't
got
know.
morals. You got morals now.
Wait, we're running down this road? Are we?
No, I don't want to go down this road. I don't want to start naming being full. No.
All right, FMK, your wife,
no.
Nancy Pelosi.
No, not going down this road.
All Nancy Pelosi.
Marry Nancy Pelosi. Hey, there's your pop culture vibe radio. You got it all. We got politics in there. We got some bougie handbag stuff. We even talked about Kim K.
There we go.
Here we go.
Okay, Pete Davidson. We love you. We just don't get it.
You're my spirit animal, Pete.
We want to come back as you.
I want to die and come back as some part of you. Like an
all right.
index finger.
I thought this was funny. What not to say in a job interview. These are some things that were said in job interviews, and then this will give you guys a second to think of things to make sure that you don't say in a job interview.
I'm already loaded because I've said a bunch of them.
Can my wife use my driver's license when she drives?
It's not a. Wait, is this for truckers?
He showed up to the interview with his wife to make sure she could use his driver's license.
She normally drives. I'm just the face of the company.
The only way I can drive is after I have a few drinks.
I can't pass my DOT inspection because I have sleep apnea. So I said to the guy, I'm like, are you afraid that I'm going to stop breathing? Or are you afraid that I'm going to fall asleep? Because they have to happen together. And I hope neither happens while I'm driving your automobile.
So funny story about that. Every year or 2 years, I got to go get a DOT physical for work so I can drive. And my boss goes, hey, we're going to a new doctor, so I want you to tell them that you don't have sleep apnea so we can get through the process. Because when you tell them you have sleep apnea, you have to give them the paperwork from your machine to see what it is, all this stuff. So I lied to this lady, dude.
That's always a good idea.
And this is what she said. She's like, well, we're going to have to get you into a sleep study. I was like, well, we were just caught. There it is. So I'm texting my boss. I'm like, we've been made. And she goes, you're an adult. I was like, you told me to lie. She's like, she goes, you got to figure this out. And I'm like,
she called you out?
I could lose my job. So I ended up like calling this lady after. I was like, listen, I lied to you.
I'm
Because
so sorry.
I thought that if I had it, you weren't going to give me it. And I didn't want that to happen. She's like, just get me the paperwork. I was like, all right. Then I went back to work and I was like, hey, you lady. You, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey, we're going to need you to lie, and we're just going to need you to be okay with it.
Let's take that as a life lesson, not to lie to doctors or people in power positions that can take away your driver's license.
When she texted me, she's like, you're an adult. And I was like,
like, wait.
Well, I just suggested it. I didn't tell you you had to lie.
Are we not taking responsibility for this now?
That's hilarious. Oh.
How about our 3-hour poops acceptable? Do you mind if I draft my entire football team on the toilet while on the clock?
So, March Madness. Are we required to come to work in the month of March? I'm just curious.
I like to go home for lunch, and I live about an hour away. So I know we only get a half-hour lunch break, so I'm going to have to use that time to. I'll clock out when I get home, eat, and then clock back in when I get back to work. We're good?
If you guys have seen Office Space, obviously Office Space, the movie, when he comes in and they ask him to come in and talk about his job, he's like, well, I get in, they show up about 15 minutes late, then I spend the next hour just zoned out staring at my desk.
Zone out.
He just goes for like 20 minutes telling them how much he does. I do about 15 minutes of work per day.
This guy should be in a management position with 6 people working under him.
Oh,
I have social anxiety. Like, how much do I need to talk to people? Sir, this is customer service.
Oh, I've had that in an interview more than once.
These early morning team building exercises, I'm gonna skip those. I'm gonna come in at 9.
I don't like any of these people. You haven't met them.
True story. Sam's Club does if you work for Walmart Corporation, you know what I'm talking about. If you work in any Walmart stores, they do a morning meeting if you're a part of the opening crew, and you got to get up there. Used to be in the club cafe at Sam's Club up there where you get the pizza and stuff. Walmart's, they're normally up by customer service. And it's like, this is the goals for the day and everything. And then they would have you do a Sam's Club cheer. This is this is a job, and we're there to sell stuff. And in front of customers, or give me an S, give me an A. And I tried to get out of it for a month. I just would disappear to the receiving office. And then I got found out I was forced to lead the cheer for 30 straight days. There's the most embarrassed I've ever been in my entire life.
I can see you at the helm of the team cheer.
We hired a real young guy whose dad worked at the corporate office, and they wanted him to get some experience in the field. He came in and wanted to do everything by the book. And, there were guys that have been working there 30 years that were like, we haven't done a morning meeting in 20 years. He'd be like, not only are we doing the morning meeting, we're doing the cheer.
Do you think as an employer that when your horde of 125 people show up for their part-time minimum wage job that they want to cheer the name of the company? That's give me a W. No, I'm not giving you shit. Give me a raise. Give you a W.
All I can think of is employee of the month when the guy's sitting on the when he's sitting on the conveyor belt. Let's go, everybody. Let's go.
Super excited to be here. Let's crush the day, guys.
This is an 81 Honda. How dare you?
How dare you?
So many one-liners.
Speaking of Dane Cook, Dane Cook's made a comeback recently.
He's
on
TikTok.
What? Plastic surgery?
He's a little tight.
He doesn't look good.
He's a little tight in the face.
He's going to see the same Dr. Brendan Fraser scene because they both have that.
Yay! Brendan Fraser looks like he should be the new Mummy.
Like the lion lady with the big, just all stretched out and tight. Just let it sag. Just let it go. If you got wrinkly skin, just rock it. I mean, it shows wisdom.
Here's the problem.
Don't look like that.
Both guys and girls, we see guys like George Clooney who age just so incredibly gracefully, and then, but that's genetics. Not everybody's going to age that way.
Listen, you could be like Mick Jagger pulling down 21-year-olds, and that dude looks like he's been covered in leather 3 times.
And he's looked that way since like 1970.
Like, hey, the couch is starting to peel. We should get some of that leather patch and just get him on the cheek, a little bit on the forehead.
It is weird. He and the guitarist, Keith Richards, they've looked 90 since the 80s. So maybe that's part of the key is look old for most of your life, and then no one can really guess your age.
Well, I'm under the impression that they're all vampires because there's no way they're hanging on to 80 still rocking the way they do. It's out of control. I
think Keith Richards is like hooked up to electrical wires, and there's a guy in the back just
like the robot from Men in Black, just controlling him from inside of his head.
100%.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Like, I'm gonna fool them all. Like, dude, your shell is dying. You should swap that out. No, you see these women that I'm with?
Like, you don't understand. You don't understand.
All the little alien babies all over the planet from the Keith Richards. He may be an alien.
There's a stat somebody should compile. How many illegitimate children have the Rolling Stones fathered in their career?
I'm one. Keith's my daddy. I'm here to admit it. I wish he was. I have money. I wouldn't be in the basement in a room filled with my kids' toys. The Marvel Studios. It's my 6-year-old's playroom.
We should really need to get rid of Elmo. It is just the creepiest thing.
I fucking love him back there. He just
and you
smiles.
Can't say Marvel Studios when the biggest action figures behind you are Superman and Batman. You can't say Marvel Studios.
I got Marvel. I got it everywhere. We'll go up a little bit so we get there's more Marvel.
And there's Vader.
Of course. Listen, it's a nostalgic, it's shut up, Stoop. Shut up.
I don't know what you're talking about. My studio is definitely not filled with kid stuff.
Mikey has Funko Pops in the corner and a T-shirt hanging on a hanger, and he's shitting on my setup.
I don't call my spot Marvel Studios.
Aaron calls it Marvel.
You didn't stop it. You didn't get on and be like, "Excuse me, I'd like to clear the record up here. This is not the Marvel Studios.
I'm an adult.
I'm an adult." Living vicariously.
I should have told you not to say that, like Mikey's boss. Oh, you're a grown man. You didn't have to listen to me.
Oh, all right. You guys ready for something funny?
Always.
In Rome, police responded to a call that a man was trapped in a tunnel that collapsed. The tunnel's entrance was in a closed store. This is where it gets funny.
Okay.
And police believed. Police had a reason to believe that the tunnel was a tunnel he was digging to get to a bank that was closed for the weekend. The man and some accomplices had been digging the tunnel when it collapsed. Took emergency crews 8 hours to dig the 30 feet down to the rubble. Would you rather have been rescued and go to jail or just left to die?
Just leave me alone. Leave me. I'm already going to prison. You might as well just leave me down there.
8 hours. You imagine laying in the darkness for 8 hours, knowing that the first crack of light you get is you going to jail?
Is the cop snapping the cuffs on you? And I don't know how I feel about that. 3 hops in the cop.
That's why I say, like, if I'm gonna do a crime, if I'm gonna do like a robbery, like I'm not gonna do a gas station. Like, hey, give me the $4 in the register. I'm going for Fort Knox. And I'm doing this like on Die Hard.
You're rolling in with the dump trucks and the Bobcats.
I do have a podcast you can listen to that makes a reasonable argument. There's nothing in Fort Knox, so man. No.
But it has to be somewhere. Something has to be somewhere. We're gonna find.
Gotta be gold bars somewhere, bro.
Does there?
I don't know,
dude. Why you gotta do this?
Yeah, don't poo on his dreams, man.
Dude, like I sometimes I go to sleep and I'm like, I do a crime in my dreams. And I'm like, I'm successful at it.
All right, hear me out. I got the perfect bank robbery plan. No, because now I'm an accessory.
Yeah,
so when it
happens,
say
it, dude. Text me about it.
Text me about it.
I don't want to.
WhatsApp me.
Yeah. Yo, what's your WhatsApp, bro? I love the dude. By the way, the fake whoever's out there that's got a fake account of me, I want to say I'm really happy with some of the words that you choose to use in your messages. Hey, I see you're one of my biggest fans. See, you're one of my biggest fans.
You're such a good fan of mine. No,
Such a good fan of mine. You're my number one fan.
Number one fandom.
Do you really have people? You have people
Oh,
DM
dude!
you?
Now it's moving over. Now it's moving over to Instagram for me. People are making fake accounts on Insta for me.
That's
dude.
when you know you've made it. When everybody wants to be you, that's where you made it. Like me and Pete Davidson.
Has anybody actually like? Has anybody come to you and be like, "Hey, I gave you $5,000," and you've had to be like, "That definitely wasn't me."
Oh no, they what they do is they ask for gift cards. That's what somebody got my account. They were asking for gift cards from all my followers because I was going to do a big giveaway and just send me gift cards. And this is the PO box you send them to. And I'm like, why would I ask you to send me a gift card to a PO box that isn't mine? My PO box is in the link. Like, I don't understand. Wait, hold on, it's right there. Like, this is the one you want.
So you're saying it's kind of on whoever fell for it.
I mean, somebody calls and sells you a warranty for a car that is 48 years old. I mean, that's on you, boo-boo. That's nobody else's fault but yours.
I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. My car's from 1996.
Yeah, I got an 88 Blazer. What are you going to offer me? Full coverage, bumper to bumper, $600.
And
Sold.
see it again. This is an 81 Honda. How dare you?
You know what? That's my new line for every time I ever get a call for those people. I'm like, calling you about your extended warranty. I'm like, it's an 81 Honda. How dare you have this conversation with me?
It's a classic.
You're driving a 2015 Hyundai Santa Fe. Am I?
Are you
sure?
Am I? Is that what's on the policy?
Hey,
they don't have a policy. They're just shooting from the hip. They're assuming you have a car. They don't even know for sure if you got one.
That's a good call. I do get calls that I'm like, I don't have a life insurance policy with this person. How can I be?
They're shooting in the dark.
How can I be upping my life insurance policy?
How do you call insurance? Hey, I need to get see how much it's going to cost. Give them all the information. They're like, I'm thinking.
Wait, you don't just punch that into a computer?
Like, I don't hear you typing. They're like, you know what? Feeling pretty generous today.
Yeah, I was wondering if you like to buy insurance for your goldfish. I don't have a goldfish. What happens when you get a goldfish? You know what? Tell me the policy.
You know what?
Good.
No, you bringing up a good point.
Put it over there.
Should probably get ahead of it. I should bring it ahead of it.
Probably.
Babe, we have to get a goldfish. Just bought insurance.
I think the best is the people when they start selling the car repair insurance. Not that it's not great, but if you start crunching the numbers of what your car payment with your car insurance, with the car repair insurance, in case something breaks on your car,
might as well ride a bike.
Dude, this car's costing me $2,800 a month.
Yeah, so when you roll up in your Hyundai Santa Fe,
your 81 Honda,
Mikey can say like, yeah, you see my new whip over there? But like, what's that? A 16 Santa Fe? Bitch, that was $90,000 when I'm all said and done with it.
Bro, I had a rollover. I had a Subaru before this. I had a 2000. I don't remember. Maybe 2010 Subaru Legacy, and the motor blew, and I couldn't afford to fix it, and I still owed $11,000 on the car. Subarus are crazy expensive, dude, and I had to roll that over to this Hyundai. So this Hyundai I can afford a fucking Lamborghini now with the amount of monthly payments I do. No, I'm good, bro.
Because he has. So does he? But wait a second. Wait.
He doesn't drive.
Just trying to put the pieces of this comment together.
Go ahead.
So I had a coworker that got those calls.
Car extended warranty.
Because he's got a prosthetic. But I mean, not all people that have a prosthetic don't have cars. But that is a good excuse when somebody calls and says, "I'd like to sell you insurance." Be like, "Yeah, I got legs."
Like, you know, that's not in the script where they're like, "Oh, this is not in the script." I don't know.
It's your car. Yeah, I don't have legs. Just keep responding with that and see where it goes. I'm checking it back and see if there's a wheelchair left over from an old claim, if that would help.
That's the morning meeting you want to be in, because you know those places do morning meetings the next morning. So I had a guy tell me he didn't have legs. That's not in the script. I didn't know what to do.
Called this guy Steve and said, "Thank you for being a great customer." He's like, "I've been blind for 28 years."
Just update the manual, please. I don't know where to go from there. I don't know what to do at that point.
What do we do when someone actually wants to use the insurance? You hang up the phone. You delete the policy.
And then we have to wipe all the hard drives.
Burning the building down. But it was just a flat tire. I don't care. We're not giving it back.
I've asked my brother.
Laura puts the guy on hold. She gets up. We got one.
Code red. Hits the button. Wah! Wah!
Somebody's trying to use her insurance.
The building seals are like, everybody shut up.
He's trying to use the insurance policy.
I'm sorry. The number you've called is no longer in service. My brother's an Oklahoma City cop.
Oh, my God.
And I said, do people still call cops for fender benders? Because you know that's the new thing now. Don't call the cops for just fender benders. Like, take pictures. It's real easy to do or whatever. He goes, every once in a while we show up and there's some Karen standing there who's got nothing wrong with her car. It's just, and they get out. He's like, I want so bad to go, ma'am, there are rapes and murders happening in this city, and I am standing here helping you process your insurance claim. Please, just call AAA.
I think State Farm, you just take a picture of your car.
Yeah.
And they instantaneously send you a check back. Like, by the time you're done pressing the button, you already have it in your account. State Farm's
well,
on.
I love the I love AAA, especially when they're like, yeah, we got a truck in the area. They can be there in about 6 hours.
Well, in all honesty, you only pay $40 a year for AAA. So
it is amazing.
And
they don't even care who uses it. Like, my dad's got it. And if I'm like, Dad, I need a tow. All right, I'll send AAA out. I'm like, I don't even pay for that. Like, I just tell them you're Ted Inman. Okay. That's it? Yep, that's it. Okay. Last thing I've got.
More trash bags. I'm kind of excited about the Balenciaga trash bag. I'm just gonna get my Balenciaga. I may get one for my wife for Christmas, or just give her like a husky bag and write Balenciaga on it.
Well, we just got so much hate for AAA in the chat just now.
AAA,
State Farm. State Farm. People are not happy with State Farm.
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm not a representative for State. My name's not Jake. I don't work there.
I have State Farm. It's like right down the street.
You actually have an agent? Do you know your agent?
Jake.
Yeah, Brian Martin.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know people actually still did that.
I don't talk to them. It just comes out of my account. I don't even know if I have insurance anymore, to be honest.
I haven't talked to Brian in a long time. Don't return my calls.
Brian could be gone.
Did you try to use your insurance? Is that what happened?
I don't know how to use my insurance. Like, when I get the inspection done, it still works.
Oh yeah, we don't have those anymore here.
State inspections.
Yeah, I got state and emissions here.
We don't. We do the little plug it into the dashboard. I remember going through, not that I want to get off on this tangent, but I remember going through, there was like a shake table. They checked you all out with mirrors. They checked all your, like, now you roll in past all the shit that we've already paid for with tax dollars to plug in an OBD reader, and they go, that's good. And scrape. You could have 4 flat tires, no headlights, and a windshield missing. They're scraping that sticker and slapping a new one on.
Bro, when I lived in Mississippi, I did my state inspection at a bowling alley.
Yes!
Pulled in, the old lady was like, with a cigarette, all right, honk your horn. Turn your headlights on and press on the brake. All right, you're good. $10. Get out of here.
Goes out. Gladys, you gotta hurry up. Jimmy just rolled another turkey.
I mean, I don't know, man, but did you see that one of my wheels is a milk crate? You're good.
Yeah, that $10 is going straight back to the bar and the bowling alley, and you know it.
It's almost as bad as
single cigarettes.
If you go to like Jiffy Lube or something, and you're trying to get the bare minimum, which isn't even possible.
Oh yeah, dude. There was.
They come out. They've got. All right, so here's your air filter, and it's just charred. And this is what a clean one looks like. You want a new air filter?
You want to piss them off?
No idea. Arbitrary number on how much it is. You have no idea.
They come to me now. Our Jiffy Lube. You don't even get out of the car, right? You drive in over top of the pit of death that they're trying to like guide you in. Some dude smoking a cigarette, playing on his phone. Come on in. You get in, and then the guy comes around to the window and he says, "You see them shiny things?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "That's metal shavings." I'm like, "All right, but what's it in the oil?" He says, "Yeah, that's the oil. We got to replace." I said, "Go ahead and replace the oil, but we're not draining the whole engine for $700."
What we got to do? We got to drain all the fluid, and then we're gonna have to back it. We're gonna have to reverse it all the way up. It's gonna be here all day.
Be like, dude, I just bought ice cream, and I figured I'd hit this on the way home. I don't got 6 hours for a total overhaul of my powertrain.
There was a fucking squirrel living in my air box. They came out. There was a nest. They were like, "You want a new one?" I'm like, shit's good. I'll take it with an air hose. We're good."
Wait, what happened to my squirrels? I was saving them.
I did.
Larry, bro.
Do it, Larry.
The first time I ever took my car, I was like 16, it's first oil change. I just assumed my dad would go with me. No, he just sent me. He was like, "Go up there, tell him you want the cheapest oil change." I was driving a 1984 Pontiac Sunbird. So synthetic oil at that point is doing nothing. This is 2002. And I get up there and they do the whole cabin filter's bad, air filter's bad. Belt by the time I called my dad, I was like, "Dad, my car's falling apart. I don't even know how I got here." And I'm like, "Listen, all this stuff." He just goes, "Give that guy the phone." I just hand the phone over. Guy's like, "Yes, sir," and then he just stops. So whatever my dad said was, because I think we're just going to do the oil change for you.
It's going to be $11. You tell your dad. You tell your dad, "I'm
Dude,
sorry."
It's crazy how much oil changes are now.
Oh, it's crazy.
They're like, "Hey, do you want full synthetic or synthetic blend?" I'm like, you can blend the shit out of that.
I want whatever the car asks for. Don't oversell. Like, I'm not putting high octane in it. It's a little tiny mom SUV. But I don't need to run 93 octane with the best oil. Oh, Mobil One will get 70,000. No, you won't. I'll be back in here in 3,000 miles changing your shit oil. Don't tell me I get 7,000 miles out of it. Anyway.
Bro, you only go 3?
3, bro.
Oh, 10,000, 12,000.
What?
Dude, I go a solid 100.
Dude, I drive a Toyota. I know a guy that drove a Toyota 300,000 miles, didn't change the oil once. I had a Honda Pilot before this that I got up to 700,000 miles.
Listen,
not on a single oil change, but I'm just saying, it's just different.
But just because you can,
but you drove
doesn't mean you
Honda Element.
No, what I had before this was a Honda Pilot.
Oh,
the
thank
SUV.
God. I thought you said Element. I was going to be like, all right, show's over, folks.
Comment says I use vegetable oil in my car. It's a vegan. I love our chat. You guys are awesome.
Last thing I got, Starbursts.
Do we want to do this?
Yeah, dude, we're doing this.
Yes.
We got to power rank Starburst. We have to power rank Starburst. We have to power rank Starburst.
I'm down.
Wait, hold on. Say that again, bro. What are you going to do?
I'm going to piss you off.
We're going to power rank Starburst. Do you know the original power? Do you know the original flavors?
Yes.
Lemon.
Cherry.
Yes.
Cherry.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Pink.
That's strawberry.
Pink and strawberry.
Okay.
You got orange.
Orange is the fourth one. There's 4.
That's it. So it's orange, cherry, lemon, and strawberry.
Yes.
Easy.
Oh, we're power ranking these?
Power ranking Starburst.
Go bottom to top, though.
All right, I'm going first.
That's what she said.
It is what she said.
So we're saying worst to best.
Worst flavor of the 4.
cherry,
Hold on, wait, you broke up.
lemon,
Hold on,
orange.
you broke. Wait. Did you say lemon's the worst?
No, strawberry's the worst.
The pink?
Hear me out. Strawberry, cherry, lemon, orange is the best.
My list is exactly the same as yours, but backwards.
Yeah, I think strawberry's like clearly
Power
the best.
ranks orange is the worst flavor.
Oh, okay,
Starburst.
okay. Well, like,
Of Starburst, I like lemons. I don't mind lemons, but I don't like a lot of lemon candy. Orange is like why? Like you could have went with like anything other than another citrus.
Yeah, they sell pink by itself.
All pink and got all orange.
So so Mikey said orange was number one.
Yeah, pink is number one. Okay, let's talk amongst normal people.
Which, to be fair, and I'm going to be completely honest, I did not know that pink was strawberry flavored. It's like Kool-Aid. People are like, what's your favorite?
That's why
Kool-Aid?
I said pink. That's why I said pink.
Kool-Aid. Like, what's your favorite? Red.
Pink's
I don't know.
Pink and then red, and they're very close because red.
And I'm not going to hate on you for that. I'm happy.
But dude, at Halloween, there ain't nothing worse than getting the double pack Starburst. You open it up and it's 2 oranges or 2 lemons. You're heartbroken.
Did we just go down? Now are we doing like what's our favorite Halloween candy?
No, but
but I was talking about Starburst. Like when they come 2 to a thing at Halloween. But every now and then you'll open one up and you'll get 2 of the same flavor.
Yeah.
If you get 2 pink, it's like hitting the lottery. You get 2 orange, that's your
You're pretty disappointed. You're like pretty disappointed.
But you're just upset for the rest of the day. It ruins your whole day.
I think lemon is very underrated.
Yeah, I don't mind
and
the
I
lemon.
think cherry is overrated.
So you're with me.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up strawberry. Pink was the best. So if strawberry's pink, then pink's the best.
Like Mikey's he's a psycho. He's like, that's what serial killers eat, is orange Starburst.
No, I do like the orange ones.
Jeffrey Dahmer had a handful of orange Starbursts before he went out that night.
That's not in the nursery rhyme. That's Jeff. Is that Jeff?
There's a nursery rhyme about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Isn't there a nursery rhyme? No, what's the nursery rhyme?
I don't think we're writing nursery rhymes about Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm thinking something else.
I just said that name 4 times in this, and they're gonna flag it for misconduct. Like they're talking about things
Twitch doesn't care. It's YouTube you got to worry about. Yeah, now that's an interesting. We're coming up on fall season. We probably should next week power rank Halloween candy.
I'm good with that. We could have like a whole segment about like how I steal all my kids' candy.
Or we can pick up famous Halloween candies, try them, and like.
Well, what's a famous Halloween candy that I've never had?
That you never had?
Yeah,
not that.
Are you just looking for an excuse to sit here and eat a bowl of candy?
Yes, and you're stopping me right now.
Like, I want to sit here live and just eat chocolate. Can we not do that?
Well, no. So no, see, because that's what I'm not the chocolate Halloween candy guy. In fact, I'm the I need the other. I like the gummy
stuff. Yep.
Yeah,
fruity. Yep, that's what I am.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like if you throw me those mini Haribo packs
all day,
best believe I'm coming up in a new costume 5 minutes later.
Well, and can we just all agree that the house that gives away Mounds or Almond Joys should be burned down?
No.
I like
you like
Joy,
those?
Dude.
I love coconut, dude.
I don't love coconut, but there's something about an Almond Joy that I will.
So good.
I will. I'll hook up with my best friend's mom for an Almond Joy.
I'd hook up with your best friend's mom for no Almond Joy, just to say that I did it, and then go eat Almond Joys afterwards.
And
that's what I'm talking about. That's why we friends, bro.
Might blow out your meniscus like Zach Wilson.
Let's go.
I'm gonna blow out your back, then I'm gonna go get me some Almond Joys because I feel like nuts.
I've never eaten an Almond Joy that I thought was good, and I've tried them as an adult and thought maybe it's one of those things as a kid I just hated. They're awful.
What do you think? There's different kinds. There's only one. There's Almond Joy.
Yeah, but like your taste change as you get older. I thought, well, maybe it's like I didn't like dark chocolate till I got older.
Coconut.
I'm not a fan of candy bars with peanuts on the outside of it.
Like Paydays? You don't like Payday?
No, that's stupid.
No, I don't like chocolate with like visible peanuts. It skeeves
I don't
me
like
out.
chunky peanut butter. Like, why are you putting that on the top of a candy bar?
Skeevy, dude. Like a Take 5 bar with all the pretzels and peanuts and
No,
everything.
Facts.
Baby Ruth is amazing.
It
Facts,
looks like
bro.
something my son left for me in the
I think
toilet.
the worst
Like,
It
candy
is
bar.
true.
I can't eat it.
Worst candy bar is Milky Way.
Oh no, I won't stand for that.
I will.
You stop. Milky Way is incredibly underrated.
Oh, so what? You just gonna eat? What is it? Foam?
It's
Is
it's
it
a
foam?
Snickers without all the good shit.
Caramel and nougat.
That's
Whatever
it.
nougat is.
Dude,
No one knows what
Don't
nougat
even
is.
know what
They
it
mix-
is.
they mix it until it's a foam, and they just fill up chocolate bars with it.
It's what Three Musketeers is.
You got
Three
a guy.
Musketeers is
You got a
just
guy with a
nougat.
blow dart going, just blowing the foam in there.
Foam fill. I don't even know what nougat is, but it's good.
I don't know what nougat is either. Nougat's a weird. It's amazing. I just don't know what it is.
You could take one step backwards. Actually, there's a worse candy bar than a Milky Way. It'd be a Three Musketeers.
No.
Because that doesn't even have caramel in it. It's just chocolate and that foam. That's it. There's
I'm
nothing
about to
else
make
in
a
it.
lot of enemies. Are you ready? This is my favorite. It's my favorite Halloween candy.
Three Musketeers. That's why I
Candy
don't like
corn.
you.
Candy corn.
Oh my god!
I love candy corn, bro.
So good.
Love it. I like the pumpkins better.
The pumpkins are the best. Oh my god,
Because
the
it's
pumpkins
so
are the
much
best.
more candy corn.
So good. Brittany's looking at me like it's so
Oh,
good.
It's so good. It is,
I don't even know what it is. Is it
it's so
wax? Is it got?
I don't think it's
it's-
food.
God, why do I have to admit this right now?
What do you
Oh,
like?
oh, baby, let it go.
Oh,
Come on,
dude.
we're talking. We're already in it.
All right. I need you guys to just look at me. I'm gonna.
Okay, we're looking. What do you got?
I can fuck with candy corn too.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about, Mikey.
it's so good. You don't even know what's in it. Like I don't even know how candy corn is made.
You give me a bag of Brock's candy corn.
Yes.
When you come back from the bathroom, it's gone. It's not even making it for the trip.
And 2 years ago, they started doing the one that's like it's like apple. Look, it's like apple pie. It's unbelievable.
I had somebody bought me one time chocolate candy corn where
That could be over the line.
it was disgusting.
Yeah,
that was
it's-
nasty because it tasted like a Tootsie Roll and a candy corn at the same time.
And Tootsie Roll's not really chocolate. Like it's
All right.
not. I don't know what it is. It's good.
I don't fuck with Tootsie Rolls.
I have
That's
an
a-
idea.
They're a
then.
waste of time.
How about
All right.
this?
Okay, got it.
Instead
Go.
of Halloween candies right now, because the Halloween candies aren't going to be out yet.
Well, I don't
How
know. There
about-
might be at Walmart.
They might be. How about
I should have
we all go pick out 2 or 3 candy bars that we've never eaten because we don't think we would like them.
Oh, that I've never had a zero bar.
I've never had a zero bar.
white chocolate and cookies. They're delicious.
The cookie and cream bar?
No, that's different. But a zero bar is like a white. I think it's like a white nougat with like a.
I've
What the
never
fuck
had
is a
one.
nougat?
I don't know what nougat is.
It's like an old git, but it's new.
What is?
You're done, dude. First episode of the new version, and you're already exited out.
That's so funny. It's like nougat. It's like old nougat, but
It's
new
like-
nougat.
It's like old. It's like ogat. Just new.
Does that sound like a good idea, though?
Yeah, I'm down for it. I've never had a zero bar. I've always wanted a reason to try one. They just
All right.
always. It's
So
hard
we're
to
gonna do. Well,
It's hard to like look past the Snickers and grab that.
I can get a zero bar. I know I can.
3.
Okay, I
No,
know I've never
you
had
did-
zero.
Try and pick out 3 candy bars you've never had.
I've
Doesn't
never
matter if
had.
we've had them.
Okay.
You personally.
All right. I've
We don't
never
need to-
eaten. Okay.
So you don't need to get a zero bar because you've
Yeah.
had it.
White chocolate and nougat is so it's like Three Musketeers, but it's white chocolate on the outside instead of like brown
Okay,
milk chocolate. Why could I
Okay.
not think of that word?
nougat.
I wanted to say I was like dark chocolate, but it's not dark chocolate. I was like brown. Like no, it's not brown. I was like, what the hell's the chocolate called?
Milk chocolate. Brown chocolate.
The
brown
brown
stuff.
one, you know. Yeah, all chocolate's brown. Not the white chocolate. No,
Okay.
your white chocolate's not chocolate.
We'll do that. We'll do that. All right.
All right, 3
So
different
that's next
candy
week.
bars.
We're gonna power rank some Halloween candy, and we're gonna try candy bars that we've never tried.
Ooh, it's like marshmallow fluff.
I can't do this right now. I'm on a diet, and I haven't eaten. And you were talking about marshmallow fluff.
What's a Yoper bar? I'm very excited.
Yoper
about
bar?
this. I don't know. I'm getting. Well, there's all kinds of
Oh, we're
comments
gonna
going
be-
on right now. Canadian Smartie. Listen, I'm not going to mail order candy. Okay, it has to be readily available.
No, I mean, you just go to the grocery store. There's got to be 3 I've never had.
No, there's people commenting like Canadian Smarties. Like, how am I going to find Canadian Smarties?
I've never had 100 grand. I don't know. I remember the commercials for them, but I never had 100 grand.
They're good. They're like a crispy bar. They're good. I like them.
Michael Scott used that as a reference when he was doing a business meeting.
The business meeting for the office. Yeah,
you could make 100 grand.
I did a joke like that where it was a guy.
Love you, Brett.
There was a guy in the parking lot.
She's doing the whole scene. She's down there monologuing the entire scene.
Love her for that. Love her for that.
I just hear her in my headphones.
What would you do for a Klondike? I never had a Klondike bar either.
Yes, we have. Remember?
Oh, I did have a Klondike bar.
That's an ice cream sandwich. That's not a candy bar.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I was about to say the only Klondike bar I'll eat is the ice cream.
It's so good.
Is there a Klondike bar candy bar?
Yeah. It's like a mint patty, but I don't like mint. See, the Klondikes I get.
Ooh, I love mint chocolate.
I love it too. I may have to find that. Now I want chocolate. Now I feel really fat. Now
I want chocolate. All right. All right. So a couple of things are going to change about the podcast. Obviously, same everything. Also Twitch. The audio version of this will be available on Thursdays. So if you're watching this YouTube or we clip this out Thursdays, the Social Media Misfits podcast will be available on Spotify and Apple. And the guys will all be collabing on some other things. So it's going to be a fun little change.
What?
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you more.
I'm going to go eat some chocolate.
I want some chocolate bad.
Bye,
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for swinging by.
Wrong mess.